Are you ready to start selling your high ticket packages on Facebook and so you can start getting these high ticket clients on autopilot all the time? Well, in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the 5-step process that I use for my clients in order for them to start creating a simple, easy funnel that gets them high ticket clients on autopilot. So let's go ahead and jump right in. If you are new to this channel, hello, my name is Alexandra Ramirez and I am the owner of the Freedom Ad Agency, where we help online entrepreneurs really grow their revenue and increase their freedom using advertising. So in today's video, we're gonna be breaking down so much info on how to create the most perfect funnel in order for you to start selling high ticket packages. We're talking 10K plus. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every time a new video goes live. And if you could like this video, that'd be super nice as well. The first step in this process in order to start selling high ticket using Facebook ads is you have to figure out what is your framework. What makes you different from all the other people, all your competition? What makes you different? Because that is actually what's going to set you apart from your competition in the advertising as well. And it also helps the consumer to know that if they joined your program or if they hired you for one-on-one services, that you are actually going to provide them something different than probably what they have seen with other trainings or what they have seen with, other webinars that they've been watching, So it's really super important that you figure out what is your framework, what is going to make you different, and that actually pushes us into the next step. So step number 2 is actually to create a free training of some kind that is actually going to showcase your framework. It's going to showcase what makes you different, right? So in this free training, what you're going to do is you want to showcase what does it look like to work with you. All right, so for a couple of different examples, I have clients who have these free trainings. They're automated funnels, and they're anywhere from meditations to journaling exercises, or some of them even audit, throughout the process, as asking questions and, writing numbers. And I have other clients who do really super well that help them write stuff in the middle of the webinar. And so if you can show them what it's like to work with you, but if you can also give them some type of result in any way, shape, or form and allow them to experience what it's like to work with you, it's going to help that consumer to know that, yes, I want to work with this person. Yes, I absolutely have to work with them because they've already gotten me a result. I've already gotten something from that. So one example is I have a client that does really super well with her training, and she walks them through on how to write a post that's going to sell their high ticket services. So she literally walks them through step by step of the headline to the content inside of it and the call to action. She walks them through every single step and basically tells them to publish it. And that's when she starts promoting the call to action of her offer. And what that does is, let's say that person promotes it, like let's say they publish that post that they wrote along with inside of that training, and let's say they got a client off of it. Automatically that tells them, oh my gosh, now I really have to work with that person. So if you can showcase what it's like to work with you, and if you can also see if you can give them some type of result of any shape, of any sort, that is the best way to go in terms of creating the best training for any type of funnel out there. Now, step 3 is to create your actual funnel sequence. Now, if you've ever actually created a funnel, or if you've seen other people's funnels, you might have seen very difficult ones. You've probably seen an opt-in, and it's got all these buttons everywhere, and then you got downsells and upsells and all these emails, and like these emails connect to those emails, and then this is connected to that. Keep it simple, especially for your first ever funnel. I want you to keep things as simple and easy as possible for you. So the way that this type of funnel should look like is you should basically have an opt-in. Then the next page is going to be your free training. Then you're gonna have the call to action to get on the call, and you're gonna pitch that call, that sales call. You want to pitch it during like the call to action of your training. And below that, you're going to have all your testimonials, okay? After that, then you tell them to get on the sales call. This is really super simple. One of the simplest funnels that you guys can ever create. And if you start getting a good amount of leads with this, make sure to put in the comments below because this is actually one of the simplest funnels. But not only is it simple, but it works. And we always want something that works in order to get high-paying clients. So if you can showcase a really good training that is going to showcase what it's like to work with you, what the experience of working with you, and maybe you can give them result, that will take them to the next step of scheduling that sales call. But also what those testimonials do, it shows social proof, it really shows proof of concept, and really just shows a lot of what you can do for them as well. That being said, let's move into the next step. Step number 4 is something that a lot of people tend to get stuck up on, and I don't want you to do that. And it's actually creating your email sequence, okay? Creating your email sequence doesn't have to be that hard, okay? What you can do is you can have the first email, which is basically introducing yourself and introducing your offer, what it would be like to work with you, and then a call to action to your sales call. Same thing, right? It's super simple. Now the next couple of emails is where you just need to nurture them. They want to get to know more about you and they want to get nurtured by you. So if you can have emails that are case studies, not just testimonials, because there's a big difference between case studies and testimonials. A case study email is basically where you're breaking down what happened to a client before they started working with you and what it looks like now after they've worked with you. So you can really bullet point those different things on those emails. I would say the more case study type of emails you can have in this sequence, the better. In this also email sequence, you want to showcase your story. You want to talk about your personality and why you value the things that you do. So in some of my email sequences in the past, I've actually used some that talk about my husband's medical history and how freedom is so important to me because I want to have those memories with him and I want to have memories with my family. Family is super important to me, and I talk about those things inside of my email sequences because 1, it showcases my values, but 2, it gets a relation going, for the other moms that are experiencing the same things that I do every single day as a business owner. They know what it's like. So it really just gets that relation and that connection to go throughout the process. The next type of email that you also want to set up in your email sequence is the same thing that you were doing in your free training. What makes it different? By this time, people have, when they're going through Facebook ads, they've probably watched a lot of trainings by now. Even if they're experienced or new, it doesn't matter. They've probably watched a good amount of, webinars of some kind, right? Or maybe YouTube videos or anything of that. So you want to make, what's your framework? What is making you different? Or maybe they've bought courses before, maybe they've bought, mentorship before, just like you're trying to sell to them right now. But what makes you different is going to be a really good email in your email sequence. And lastly, in each of these emails, you want to pitch your call. Now, when I say pitch your call, I'm not saying just say, oh, schedule a call with me today. You want to tell them why they should get on that call with you. Why is that important to get on the call with you? You don't want to just say, hey, schedule a call. You would want to be like, if we get on this call, I'm going to show you how to do X, X, and X. Or on this call, I'm going to give you clarity on X, X, and X. So some of my clients, when they pitch a sales call, will basically tell them to, let's say for a business coach, right? Let's say let's say you're a business coach that helps business owners with getting 10K months, right? So what I would say is in the call to action of getting on the phone call, I would promote it as schedule your strategy call today and I will help you audit what your current offers are and show you how you can perfect them and so that you can start raising your prices and getting clients attracted to you at all the times, something like that. You really want to pitch the call. Why should they get on that call with you? Why is that important for them? So that's something that's really super important. So make sure that you're doing that in the free training. And also make sure you're doing that in the email sequence within each and every single email you want to pitch the sales call each and every time. Step 5 is that you want to start promoting your Facebook ads to the training, okay? Now, if you're too scared to start using Facebook ads right now, that is perfectly okay. You can start promoting it to your organic following if you want a couple of times and see how that does for you. Okay, if you really want to just like get the ball rolling and start getting some leads in there, getting the pixel to kind of going along. But what you can also do if you want to start utilizing Facebook ads, I'm going to put in the cards here one of my tutorials for my Facebook ads, and it actually circumvents, it gets rid of all the iOS 14 update. You actually don't even have to promote to your opt-in at all. So if you don't want to use the opt-in whatsoever, that's definitely an option for you. And it keeps an opt-in basically on Facebook/Instagram. So go ahead and jump to that video if you want to learn step by step on how to set that up. It's actually really super simple to create, and it's amazing. I can tell you that. In terms of your actual ads though, what you want to test is a couple different things. I would recommend to test a lookalike audience. So which is basically where you can take your Instagram following or your email list, for example, give that to Facebook and allow them to find more of those people. You just create a lookalike audience off of that data. The second thing I would do is also really research really good interest audiences that are going to be perfect for finding your ideal client through the ads, okay? Now, if you really want more help in terms of Facebook ads, I do have a $27 Facebook ads course, one of the best courses of all time, easiest course of all time. I'm trying not to be biased, but I know that I kind of am. But if you go in the description below, you'll see it's $27, super cheap. But what it kind of walks you through is, how to create Facebook ads. Not only that, there's definitely some workbooks on audience, like how to find your audience. There's definitely a lot of different things. I give you like templates for graphics, everything. So if you're interested, just go buy that. It's only $27. But if you're really wanting to go full force into Facebook ads, and if you want to start getting 10K plus clients on autopilot, then I would definitely make sure that you go in the description below and apply to work with our agency. This is definitely for someone who wants to go full force with Facebook ads and wants to really, push for it and scale their business, to 7 to 8 figures. So if that's you, make sure that you go to apply to work with our agency. But that's it for today's video. I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like this video. So I will see you on the next one.